Welcome back to the new show that does not yet have a name. I have taken it to calling it the new AI Weekly, but we'll see if that sticks or something better comes along. But either way, I missed being on the beat, making videos, and talking about this stuff. So I'm here to cover the AI filmmaking beat, what's going on, what's in the news, and more importantly, the awesome creators and the cool stuff that they're making. So first off, the big news right now is about A24. They just made a deal with Google. They're going to have access to the latest and greatest of Google DeepMind's generative AI tools. And oh my gosh, is there a lot of people online throwing a fit over this. To wit, you check out this guy right here, who is having an absolute meltdown about this.
AI news just keeps getting worse. Celebrated and lauded film production company A24 has recently said they're going all in on AI, which is crazy because this comes right after Kane Parsons, the director of The Backrooms, which is arguably A24's biggest movie, making over like $200 million, has come out and said he hates AI. It's like,
well, there you have it. One director who did a movie with A24 once doesn't like AI, so that's it. Nobody should have anything to do with it. That, of course, is very, very silly because A24 is doing exactly what they should be doing. They're not acting like a big studio. They're acting like a scrappy, hungry indie creator. I'm thinking back to when digital filmmaking became a thing. We've all heard about that and people complaining that like, oh, that's not real filmmaking to use a digital camera, right? The tools change, the tools evolve, and you can do cool new stuff with it. And that's just the way that it is. So once the technology comes along and keeps removing these barriers, it's almost like certain people want the barriers. It's like they find comfort in the barriers because they're not really into the filmmaking, they're into the velvet rope. They like the idea that there is a secret club, and they like the idea that they may one day be in the club, instead of this idea of throwing the walls down and opening up the opportunity to everybody. So what it does is it just takes the question away from who do you got to impress and makes it just all about what are you going to make. So to that point, what I'm going to make is this new thing right here. I'm going to show you a little preview of something that I've been working on from an upcoming video. Check it out. I've been making this in the Stages Pro platform. You can see the dashboard right here. It's packed full of all your tool shortcuts, your dashboard, all your tabs across the top. This is a very deep and in-depth platform. It's going to take you a lot longer than just a little bit of tinkering to get to know it. But absolutely, you can see sort of some of what I've been working on here. It's my generation screen. You can check out Stages on Twitter. They're constantly posting news, tutorials. Here's a new feature that just got dropped where you can there's a whole screen you can draw on and it'll turn it into a generated image. All this kind of stuff. They got a whole character builder thing, so you never have to use character reference again. You can build your character once and then cast that character in whatever you're making. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. Now, I've been very fortunate to be given access to this platform while it's being developed. I've been making cool stuff with it and loving every minute of it. But go check out Stages on X for yourself to see what they're up to. Now, speaking of making cool stuff, I wanted to shout out my friend PJ Ace. We were hanging out a bit at AI on the Lot when this was brand new. He is talking about how he made his new movie trailer that broke 20 million views.
This got 20 million views and we made it in 2 weeks. Everyone keeps asking me, how'd you guys do it? So today I'm gonna show you how. We built the whole film inside Dramina AI. First, I gave the agent my script, and I worked with it to build out hundreds of images for this unique world. Dramina.
Now, one of the cool things about this video, why I wanted to show it to you, is because I've been talking to the people at Dramina about using it for my next campaign for the film that I'm going to put out in the late summer, early fall. But I just cannot wait to get my hands on this Dramina Omni interface and start making my own stuff with it. So if you want to learn from one of the masters, then check out PJ Ace on X and follow him, and as you can see from right there, learn a lot about how he works up at the top of the game for a lot of this Gen AI stuff. Now, Midjourney also came up with some news last week. They announced a new division called Midjourney Medical, and apparently what they're working on is like some kind of body image, like a scanning thing. And I saw a lot of people in the comments after they announced it saying that, oh, no, this is not any good for medical purposes. This is going to result in a lot of malpractice. This is going to result in a lot of fake diagnoses. And then you got other people saying, hey, it's not for that. It's for a glorified spa treatment. It's not for a hospital setting or anything like that. But what I liked much more than the announcement about Midjourney Medical was somebody's, this was Brent Lynch's visualization of what it's going to be like to use it.
Easy now. Let's see what's clogging this river. Bingo. That doesn't belong here.
Totally accurate view of how things are going to work on Midjourney Medical, I'm sure. What else have people been making? Harry Allen, who is down with Public Enemy, has been part of the Public Enemy scene going back to the 80s and 90s. So I've been following Captain Haha for a long time, absolutely loving his stuff. And you can see where Harry Allen informed him that he showed this to Prince Paul. And I was like, oh, so if he showed it to Prince Paul, now I got to see what this is.
I've been kicked out clean and welcome back dirty. Showed up at 8, somehow left at 3:30. Got one good shirt in the drawer full of cables. Half my life held together with gaffer tape and favors. I dance like nobody's watching. They aren't their concern. Confidence is free, embarrassment is learned. The world keeps saying, mate, at your age, I'm still not done. Get off my stage.
So everything Captain Haha makes is filled with this level of vibrancy is the word that comes to mind. I love watching his stuff. I showed some last week. Captain Haha, please bring back the Galactic Foxes. We need some more with them. Now, this video landed on my radar, and I wanted to show it off. It's just a short little experiment. But as I'm watching this, the style is so different from, what I just showed you, and also so different from a lot of what's out there. And what it got me thinking about is how much I love this era that we're in. In fact, when I saw this, the comment that I left on it was that, like, it makes me as excited as a kid with his favorite color of Freezy when I think about the kind of expansive golden age of creativity that we're entering now that people have these generative tools. I just see so much wildly different stuff, and people just like, oh, I had this crazy idea and I did it in an evening, and it's something that like is really cool and has heart and humor and spirit and soul to it, and it's just so exciting. So Oscar AI, just wanted to show off what you made there. Next, I want to feature a new discovery of mine. This guy, Josh Dawes, he did this thing called the Mary Sue.
Protector thing, but I can handle myself. Let me show you how this is done.
So this video went crazy viral. People loved it. It absolutely struck a chord. You can go watch the whole thing for yourself. But one of the other things that I wanted to feature is here he is showing off how he made it. And look at how long this post is right here. I'm not going to read the whole thing for you, but suffice it to say that you can go hit up Josh Dawes on X, and he's going to tell you all about how he made it. You can get his whole process with the character sheets and hopefully find inspiration for you to make whatever your next thing is going to be. Now, Min Choi over at Machine Cinema. This was hilarious. Look at how far we've come with generative AI video in just this short amount of time. From March 2023 delicious. To June 2026. The old Will Smith eats spaghetti meme. And it's funny too, because March 2023, I don't think I knew anything about this generative AI video thing that was going on until the end of that year, and didn't start covering it and really like living in it until
delicious.
early, maybe Q1 2024. And yeah, it's absolutely swallowed up my life. How about you?
This is amazing.
So great job putting that together, Min. That was awesome. And then finally, if you've made it this far into the video, that means you're cool. So right here, you are looking at the first series of Z Thrillington trading cards. And there's 4 to collect in this series. So since you've watched this video to the end, and since you're cool, send me your address, DM it to me on X or Instagram, or friggin' send a carrier pigeon, whatever you want to do to get me your address, and I will send you the Series 1 Z Thrillington trading cards in the mail. I'll send you the complete 4-card set. These made their debut at AI on the Lot in Culver City, California, where I was giving these away as my business cards. So a lot of people have one, but here's your chance to have the whole collection. So that is the show. Early days for this new show. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you're thinking. Reply to it. Leave a comment wherever you're seeing it. Let me know what you want to see, what you like, where we go with it. And we'll make it collaborative like that. We'll do it together, shall we? All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.